And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the train yard for tonight's big old Black Diamond Conference matchup between the Carmi-White County Bulldogs and the homestanding Fairfield Mules. Tonight, the Carmi Bulldogs come into tonight's game with a record of 3-1 on the season. Fairfield, an unblemished 4-0. Good evening. My name is Bruce Dickey, joined alongside by Jamie Hodges. As tonight, I tell you what, it is going to be a fun night, as this is tribute to Military Night, right?
Yes, Bruce, it is. This is the 121st meeting between Carmi and Fairfield, and it's also Armed Services Night. So anybody that had served in the Armed Forces got in free.
Armed Forces Night, you're right. I'm sorry. I said
That's
tribute
okay.
to military.
And then they've got some local veterans on the field. They're going to serve the colors and serve as co-captains with the Mules. The Mules are also wearing camouflage uniforms with black numbers.
We can't wait.
We cannot wait.
We just cannot wait to watch the Mules in the camo unis, as we're going to try to figure out how to actually read the numbers over the course of the evening. Should be a fun night for football. As I said, Fairfield in with a record of 4-1. It is a beautiful night for football. A little bit hot today, Jamie, but the sun has gone down, and it is a breezy, and it's going to be cooling off over the course of the night.
Very comfortable.
Very comfortable. Comfortable enough for shorts, that's for sure, as the Mules and the Bulldogs get ready to take the center of the field for the opening, the coin toss. Interesting thing about the Fairfield Mules, 4 games into the season, Jamie, they remain one of just 2 teams in the state of Illinois that have been unscored upon.
And the other team's about 7 hours away?
It's probably about a good solid 5. It's a good solid 5.
South
Elgin, yeah.
South Elgin, okay. Yeah.
I've been to South Elgin, as a matter of fact. I haven't been to the high school, but I've driven through Elgin a few times. But yeah, they are unscored upon as well. The Mules have scored 146 points, most in the Black Diamond, other than El Dorado. Well, a little bit more than El Dorado, who has scored 139. Taking a look at Carmi-White County, they have scored 98 points, while they have given up 68 points over the course of the season. And as Jamie told you, they are honoring members of the local VFW, Veterans of Foreign Wars Lodge. I see Gary Gain out there. Oh, no, that's Clifford Reaver out there.
Looks like Carmi won the toss, Bruce, I think.
And they're talking to the coaches as usually at this point they let the coaches decide what they're doing as opposed to the players, right?
Probably a good move. These are high school kids.
You know, they didn't have coaches out there when I was a captain. Actually, I was never a.
You weren't winning anyways.
I wasn't a captain. They didn't have me out there. No, the brother had he was the captain. He had the dumb luck. I think he went like 8 in a row coin tosses. He won like 8 in a row coin tosses.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
I can see Matthew doing that.
Yeah, he got all the good luck in the family. As they didn't mention who's going to get the football and where it's going to go.
Well, as soon as he flipped, he went to Carmi first, so I assume that's who won.
Officials for tonight's football game. It's the Bobby Blondie crew. Bobby's wearing the white hat out there, and he'll be joined by his son, Rob Blondie, Brian Wyatt. Greg Bass is out there, and Joe Burgess. Of course, Greg Bass is the assistant coach at Salem High School, assistant basketball coach, so it's good to see him staying in playing shape as he does these football games. As we'll have the national anthem and all the other pageantry involved here in just a moment, as the band will be on the field or on the track anyway, right? Good crowd on hand for the Mules. Not quite as big as it was last time we were here for that Sesser football game, but
they've not all filtered in yet.
That's not all filtered in.
There's a lot of people outside the gate still.
I was talking to a few Carmi fans, and they were kind of surprised. They were really hoping that they'd get a really large crowd here tonight. The Carmi crowd, not quite what they had hoped for yet, and especially since the Bulldogs are undefeated, or not undefeated, 3-1, a good record.
They're in the top of the BDC right now.
Second place in the BDC. Two other teams at 3-1, El Dorado and Cesar, both 3-1 as well. Fairfield has, of course, played Cesar back in the first week. They'll play Carmi tonight. They play El Dorado in the final game of the football season down at El Dorado.
And that ought to be a good one too, Bruce.
That ought to be a good one. Who has Carmi beaten coming into tonight? Well, their first game of the season, they knocked off Viana 48-12. Then they fell to Cesar Valier 28-14. Oh, they're recognizing Nick Austin, football player for the Mules, who has enlisted in the National Guard. That's a nice deal. And there's Nick. Congratulations to him. And we will have our national anthem. And the final strains of our national anthem performed by the Fairfield Marching Mules. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. We'll give you the key players and have the opening kickoff for tonight's ball game here in Fairfield. It's the Carmi Bulldogs at the Fairfield Mules on Wabash Catch TV. Back right after these.
Life is full of special times, and at Flora Savings Bank, we're here with you through all of them. Growing your family, finding that perfect home, taking that family vacation you've always dreamed about, or starting your own business. At Flora Savings Bank, we keep things simple. Our banking apps allow you to spend less time banking and more time with what matters most. Check out Flora Savings Bank 2.0 and get the best of everything. Caring bankers, great technology, and a bank that cares about community. Stop by the bank or apply online at florasavings.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Cheerleaders are pumping up the crowd, shouting, "Let's go Fairfield," getting the crowd going. They waiting on the Mules to pop through the – there they come. There's the train whistle.
Remember when the busters used to be made out of paper, and sometimes I'd have a little trouble getting through them?
Yes.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. They buy the split, like the old Hulk Hogan rip-away T-shirts.
You know, I'm of an age, actually, Jamie, I hate to tell you this, I'm of an age we didn't even have paper. At the time, it was papyrus.
Yeah, scrolls. Dug up some old scrolls out of the library.
They didn't let us. They didn't let us run through them because paper was so rare. And
no one's reading Zechariah anymore. Roll that thing out.
we were running through bark back in the day. Carmi comes in, as I said, with a record of 3-1. Go ahead.
Something we didn't mention in the pregame that we need to mention really quick. Well, I guess we've got a little under 5 minutes. But Carmi has 3 wins, and they obviously come in here wanting to win. They are sadly undersized looking down the rosters, Bruce. So what do they do to –
They're very young, and they are
and
very
undersized.
small.
Yeah.
So basically at that, what you do then, Jamie, I guess, is you try to use speed, go around and over the middle of that defense. That is going to be a pretty tricky thing, seeing as how the defense has yet to give up a point. They've played a couple of pretty good teams and a couple of teams that maybe not as good. But the Chester win and the Cesar win, those are quite legitimate wins and shutouts.
And it is. That's what I'm getting at. They're a good team, so this is not a team you can overlook.
Looking at teams that both of these of common opponents to this point in the year, 2 weeks ago, Carmi defeated CZR, Christopher Ziegler Royalton, 20-14. Fairfield last week defeated CZR. I believe it was 42-0, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes,
I'll save you
42-0. And second week of the season, Carmi fell to Cesar Valier, 28-14. Fairfield in the opening game of the season knocked off Cesar Valier, 28-0. Mules come in 4-0, unscored upon, and Coach Townsend and Coach Lyons maybe especially wants to keep that streak going.
Oh, yeah. Once you have something like that going 4 games in the season, that becomes a goal.
That's
no longer a wish. Now it's a goal.
The end of the game last week, that goal/wish was almost spoiled as CZR Fairfield defeated CZR last week pretty handily, 42-0, I believe there as well. But the clock was a rolling clock situation, and Fairfield had their second team defense in. The first team offense for CZR was still going. They ran it down to the 2-yard line, and the poor quarterback got under center, snapped it, and spiked it. As time ran out, he was trying to stop the clock,
trying to get another play
in, and at the same time he looked up at the clock, saw it running. Coach Darryl Hargrove, Muster Hargrove for the assistant for Christopher looked up, saw the clock going, he just shook his head. Oh, forgot all about Anthony Hargrove. Pardon me. It was a former Ram, for crying out loud. How could I forget Anthony Hargrove's name? But. So that's how the streak continued. They were on the 2-yard line. They were on the doorstep. At some point, Jamie, that streak's got to end, doesn't it?
No.
Champagne?
Yes, let's hope it ends in Champagne.
That'd be all right. I think everybody would take that. I think that'd be just fine for everybody. As I said, the officials tonight, Bob Blondie, Rob Blondie, Brian Wyatt, Greg Bass, and Joe Burgess from parts all over the place. Benton, Salem, and I'm not sure where Wyatt and Burgess are from. But good crew, good experienced crew. They have been doing football games for a long, long time.
Yes, they have.
Hey, look, we're on TV. A lot of TV coverage here tonight.
How many cameras do we have?
We've got 5.
5.
We have 5, but there's a television station out of Evansville down there shooting. And when you got an undefeated team playing a 3-1 team, this is halfway point of the season, by the way. Halftime tonight is halfway through the season. And the Mules, again, wearing the camouflage uniforms. A few numbers have changed for tonight because these are borrowed uniforms. Cade Carter's number 1 didn't change, but most of the numbers stayed the same, but there are a couple that are different. And we are just about ready to get underway. Back deep for Carmi, it's Jaden Reeder and Ethan Mahan. It's going to go to Reeder at the 15-yard line. Good kick by Carter. Reeder brings it straight up the gut. He's going to be grabbed at about the 32, falls forward to the 34-yard line. Nice tackle out there. I believe that was Cameron Robbins or Wyatt Gilbert. Had to be Cameron Robbins.
Yeah, good starting field position for Carmi.
Carmi out to the 34, and we'll get a chance to see what the Bulldogs are going to be bringing forward. I'm expecting to see senior Ethan Mahan, number 14. He'll be in the shotgun. And with him in the backfield is Luke Simon. Luke is the coach's son. Kurt Simon is the coach. Luke is Jake's little brother, and Mahan's going to keep it, runs into the line. He's going to pick up a yard, maybe 2, gets across the 35 to about the 36-yard line. And Jamie, correct me if I'm wrong, which I probably am. Did that look like a busted play?
I think so. I don't think that was looked like the running back missed a handoff, and he just went forward instead.
That's kind of what it was. That's kind of what I saw. In the backfield, along with Mahan and Luke Simon, it's also Jaden Reeder. A little bit of a pistol look out there, and it was straight dive, quarterback dive.
On purpose.
That was on purpose. That maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
They must have seen something in the Mules coverage they thought they liked, but there was nothing there, Bruce. He was swallowed up by several Mules.
I'm reminded of last Sunday night football whenever the Browns went quarterback draw on 4th and 9, and everybody went
sweep. Or
he went the quarterback draw
yeah.
instead of throwing the ball, and everybody went crazy. That was Baker Mayfield thought he saw something, and it did not. Trips to the right, 3 receivers to the right side, 1 over to the left, and in the shotgun is Mahan. He looks to his left, pump fake, throws that direction. He's got a man down there, incomplete. But they're going to call pass interference against the Mules. That's going to go against the left corner out there. It's that Wyatt Gilbert, I believe.
Got the feet tangled up there.
Got the feet tangled, had a hand on him, and that's pass interference. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty and a first down.
And it was out there in front of everybody.
Yeah. I don't think he would have gotten to the football had he not had the hand on him, but it was enough where they you got to call it. And of course, in high school and college, you can't replay it, figure out if they're going to call pass interference like they can in the NFL now.
Which has been useless so far.
They're not really using it at all.
One time.
Yeah. 1st and 10 inside Mules territory for the Bulldogs. Man in motion is Kit Harris. Harris still lines up at wingback now. He goes back to the left side.
That could be illegal.
And timeout is taken. Yeah, there was some confusion on the Carmi sideline. We'll take a timeout as well with 10:28 to go here in the first quarter. Back right after this.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuild, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tales is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all. All custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tales.net.
And welcome back here. It's 1st and 10 inside Mules territory. The handoff is faked to Reeder, and the keeper it is Mahan. He's a workhorse. He's going to pick up about 4, gets across the 45 to the 44-yard line. That was a good fake that time, Jamie.
Mahan thinks he's Mahomes. He's the only one that's touched the ball so far.
That's right. Brody Atterbury checks into the game. He is running plays in from the sideline with Coach Kurt Simon. And Mahan has been in the shotgun most of the evening. All evening long. Nice going under center. Actually, that's Atterbury in the game going under center. Mahan's in a full house backfield. Handoff goes to Luke Simon. He's going to pick up a couple. Gets across to the 42-yard line. But that was a little bit of a confusing lineup for the Carmi Bulldogs. Anything you can do to try to confuse the offense.
Oh, they're going to bust out all kinds of any sort of trickery they have or plays that look different, they will bring out tonight.
And it'll be Atterbury again under center with the full house backfield behind him. Handoff goes to the second man, Mahan. He's going to have first down yardage. Bounced off his blocker and fell forward for the first down.
That was a nice bounce off by
That was
Mahan.
a good hard
Yeah,
run
yeah.
by Ethan Mahan.
Looked like he was stopped.
I had him with the first down. Well, there's that looks like Smokey and the Bandit out there, Greg Bassett,
Big
Bob
Enos,
Lundy.
little Enos. Daddy looks to me like an out-of-work
Daddy?
and outlaw looking an awful lot alike.
Daddy, I think that's first down. That's your call, little Enos. They're going to bring in the chains.
Awesome.
Actually, you know, since
It's a whole foot.
since Bob Blondie's son is on the refereeing staff, we could have a big Enos, little Enos. First down, Carmi. First down, Carmi inside the 40-yard line of Fairfield. Moving the ball well. Stay out of penalty troubles, and you can move the ball against this Fairfield team. Carmi at least has had good movement here in the early going. First drive of the game. Back into the shotgun, Mahan, the quarterback. He's got a couple of receivers out to his left. And he will look to throw. He's in trouble. It's going to be screen. It goes to Simon. Simon's going to pick up 4 or 5. And you kind of knew screen, Jamie, when you
Because
had
you
three defenders running right in on him. Pickup of 6. Carmi's moving right down the field. 8.5 to go.
With ease.
Yeah, 8.5 to go here in this first quarter. And Mules, if they get scored upon, they switch back to black jerseys at halftime.
That's where you got to stay home in the middle of that field a little bit more. Let 2 guys chase. Third guy needs to stay home.
Second down and a long 4, short 5 for the Bulldogs. Again into the shotgun. Mahan at the quarterback. He's got Simon next to him. Puts a man in motion. Fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it. He's got some room on the right side, and the first down gets across the 25-yard line. And that'll be another first down for the Bulldogs. We talked about the size and speed is winning out over size right now.
Yeah, you'd think Fairfield's line would be getting more pressure, and they're not. There's holes right up the middle of that field right now.
So here come the Bulldogs. Back into the shotgun is Mahan. He's got 2 men again to the far side. Back to throw. He throws to the end zone. Got a man. Incomplete. No, he did catch it. He bounced it in the air and it landed on his chest for the touchdown. Jaden Reeder scores for the Carmi Bulldogs. Carmi Bulldogs take the lead, 6-0. That ball bounced up and landed right on Reeder's chest in the end zone. How about that? And there goes your scoreless streak.
Well, that was quick.
4.5 minutes in. There's the long throw deep downfield. He got it wide open. The ball bounces free right into his arms. Touchdown, Carmi. They will go for 2, and they're going to put Atterbury under center. Brody Atterbury's a sophomore. Trying to get the Mules to jump, get a little closer. And everybody went but the center. That clearly the center had the right snap count.
Exactly.
Lane Whitley, and they'll move it back 5 yards. That's going to make it a little bit more tough for the Bulldogs. But they've got 6-0 lead with 7:28 to go. They took the opening kickoff and moved it right down the field, a drive of about 66 yards in 4 minutes and 4.5 minutes.
Capped it off with a 30-yard pass.
Back into the shotgun. Now goes Mahan. Ethan Mahan looks to his left, throws that direction. And a pass interference again on
wow, Mule secondary getting
Gilbert.
8 alive, Bruce.
Wyatt Gilbert will pick it up. He's talking to the official and say, hey, he ran into me. But the official's not having that. Well, I wouldn't have it either. He wasn't looking for the ball or anything. Explanation. That's a good explanation. Now, Wyatt Gilbert's just trying to make sure. He's already been called twice for pass interference. And they'll put the football back at about the 4-yard line. Half the distance from where this snap was. Started at the 3, 5-yard penalty to the 8, now up to the 4, half the distance to the goal line. And Mahan in the shotgun again. He's got Reeder along with Atterbury out to the left. Nobody to the right. Looks across the middle and throws. It's caught, and the extra point is good. Luke Simon. So with 7:28 to go here in the first half, Carmi busts out on top. They lead Fairfield 8-0. We'll be back right after this. There's the catch on the extra point play and finished off there by Luke Simon. And Carmi is up 8-0 with 7:28 to go here in the first quarter. Fairfield set to get the football for the first time this evening. I guess South Elgin is now the only team that's probably unscored on.
Probably. We'll have to find out. Do we have any South Elgin connections?
Actually, I do have a South Elgin connection, but they're not there. They're in Cleveland right now.
Oh, Greg's from South Elgin.
Greg's from that neighborhood, yeah. Actually, Greg went to Burlington, which is just north of South Elgin.
Well, the Mules obviously have to drive down and score, Bruce.
I guess they do. Mahan does it all. He's going to kick it away. Back deep for the Mules, it is Gilbert along with Caden Taylor. Gilbert will pick it up at the 20. Head straight up the middle, makes a nice cut, cuts through. He gets knocked at the 40 and dropped at about the 44-yard line. Nice run back by Gilbert straight up the gut.
Yep, good job by Gilbert. He just went up the gut, followed his blockers for the most part.
So Gilbert and Carter will be the wingbacks here for the Mules. Landon Zerlini, the cornerback. Caleb Wells, the fullback for Fairfield. Wells' number is changed today. He is wearing number 15 rather than number 5 as the jerseys borrowed this week. Hand off to Cade Carter. He'll pick up about 3 and brought down by Luke Simon. Pick up maybe 3.5, and the Mules will have second down. Actually, they're going to move it back. Wow, all right. Did not pick up 3.
Moved it back a lot.
Moved it back a lot.
Must have been the wrong foot.
I guess that's right. Yeah, that's how they do that, isn't it? Under center is Zerlini. Handoff in the muck to Gilbert. Gilbert gets through, bounces to the outside. He's got one man to beat. He makes a cut, and he's dropped. Dropped by Kit Harris. But a gain on the play of about 33 yards. That's good block following right there, Jamie.
Yeah, and then at the end you got to see the explosive speed of Gilbert.
Kid Harris brought him down, and folks over here beside us were saying they grabbed his helmet. He did not grab his helmet. That was a legal tackle. Gilbert doesn't usually get run down by people. Kid Harris must
that's
be pretty
a good
quick.
angle. Well,
yeah.
You see his angle.
Yeah.
He didn't try to outrun him. He took the right angle to the
First and 10 at the 23. Pitch again to Carter. Straight up the gut. He keeps going. Carter's in for the touchdown. 23-yard scamper. And in a minute and 9 seconds, the Mules go 54 yards.
Think the Mules were ticked off about giving up that touchdown, Bruce?
I think some of the Mules the backs might have been a little bit ticked off.
Well, they were
about
on defense.
Yeah.
They came out with a vengeance.
Mules looking for the tie now on this extra point. And they will come out in the same set. Wells, the fullback. Double handoff. It goes to Gilbert. He is in. So, we're tied up at 6 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Back and forth start. We'll be back right after this.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
And welcome back here to the train yard. The Fairfield Mules and the Carmi Bulldogs locked up at 8 points apiece. Each team took their initial possession and drove right downfield, didn't they, Jamie?
Yeah, Carmi took a little longer. They had some ball control. Fairfield came out mad after giving up a touchdown and scored in a little over a minute.
I don't think Wyatt Gilbert liked getting those two pass
He
interference
did not.
penalties. He was not in a good mood.
Well, and Carter's power ran that
Yeah.
touchdown in from 23 out.
And Ethan Mahan looked like he came out mad because he was running pretty hard to start with anyway. Kick's going to go out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. That'll put it at the 35. Well, sometimes it's the 35, sometimes it's the 40.
It depends on the
official.
crew.
It really does.
That's what we've learned.
It really does. Last week we had one
And
go
we
up.
don't just do games here.
No,
No,
we're doing games all over the place.
Other places we've been.
Some crews will put it 20 yards from the kick spot.
Yeah.
Some 25. And some will make you re-kick. And Carmi's surely not going to make them re-kick. Carmi's going to make Fairfield re-kick, back them up 5 yards.
Okay.
All right.
Carmi getting a little cocky.
So, Cade Carter to kick. Again, back deep. Jaden Reeder. Reeder had the touchdown catch earlier. Mahan on the left side from the defense, or the right side of the defense, the left side of the offense, the receiving team. The kick is away, and Reeder will hit it. Bounces off his chest, out of bounds, and it'll be a first down. Carmi at their own 22-yard line. That did not work out.
Have him re-kick again.
Yeah, I was I'm surprised they had the Mules re-kick. 35, either one, the 35 or the 40-yard line is pretty good starting position.
Well, that's what I'm getting at.
I mean, maybe this crew was going to make them start at the 15 or something.
Yeah, that is true. We did not, we never heard of placement. We never heard of placement. Maybe Carmi didn't have the option.
That's right.
Maybe the crew said,
maybe they didn't say it. Oh, by the way, we're going to make them re-kick.
Yeah, who knows?
First and 10, Carmi at their own 22-yard line. 6:17 remaining here in the first quarter. Each team has scored on their initial possession. This is Carmi's second. Under center is Brody Atterbury. The handoff goes.
Oh, he was caught in the backfield. I couldn't see who got him, but he was grabbed about as soon as he got the ball.
That was Jaden Reeder on the handoff, wasn't it?
No, but I meant, was it Wells that grabbed him? Someone got a hold of him.
I believe it was.
Had the ball. And didn't let go.
Caden Wells with the tackle. Caleb Wells.
That's who we're going to give it to.
That's who it was. That's what Billy said.
Oh, then that's who it was. For sure.
Second down and 11, a loss of 1 on the play. Back into the shotgun heads Ethan Mahan, and he's got Simon beside him. Hands the ball to Simon. Simon hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage, falls forward, may have picked up about a yard. No, he may not have. Boy, oh boy.
That guy's like mean spotter.
They are.
Oh, you think you're there? No, you're here.
For both teams.
No soup for you.
I mean, it's the same way for both teams.
That's
So
like
he
the
got
second
back
one
to
he's that's the second one he's drastically moved.
I know it. That's all right.
That is awesome.
5 minutes to go in the game, clock on the move. Third down and 11 for Carmi. Is Mahan going to throw? He rolls to his left. He's got a man out there. It is caught by Reeder and knocked out of bounds. They're going to give him the first down. He went to the exact right spot, Jamie. And Reeder is tearing up the Mules' defensive backs.
Also, Bruce, that's about the 5th play. At least they've went to that side, that distance down the field.
He likes the left side.
We have got to notice that.
See, that's what you were talking about earlier, Jamie. Whenever they were running up the middle, you thought maybe Carmi had seen something in their film work. They might have seen something on that left side of their offense, the right side of the Mules defense.
Yeah, because he has went there.
So 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line. And a flag is thrown. That's going to be a delay of game against Carmi.
Which is tough to get with a 40-second clock.
When you're bringing plays in from the sideline, I guess it's always possible, and they'll move it back. Tied up at 8. It'll be 1st down and 15. That's what the Bulldogs can ill afford, Jamie. They don't want to be behind the chains.
Especially when they're moving the ball kind of how they want to. We stuffed them a couple plays. They get a 1st down. For the most part, they've moved at will.
Ty Stubblefield out to the right. Fake pitch, and Mahan's going to keep it. He's not getting very far. He gets back to about the 28 or 9-yard line. Maybe picked up about half a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 14.
Well, let's wait and see where Big Boy spots it.
Mr. Blondie spotted it that time.
Maybe back on the 5.
2nd down to 14, gain of a yard at the 30-yard line. Carmi in their white jerseys with maroon striping, maroon numerals, white helmets. Mules in the camouflage Armed Forces night here tonight. Camouflage jerseys and black numerals. On the roll is Mahan. He throws it. It's picked. Cade Carter with the interception at the 38-yard line.
2 hits. Mahan took a shot and he tried to throw it instead of going down with it.
I think that's Caden Wells or Caleb Wells.
I don't know. He was barreling in on him, and he took a shot as he was throwing it.
That looked like Caleb Wells chasing him down, and the Mules will take over. First turnover of the game. Fairfield gets it with 3:58 remaining here in the first quarter. We're tied at 8. 1st and 10 Mules, 38-yard line of Carmi. Hand off to Gilbert. He cuts up the middle, breaks a tackle, still on his feet. He's going to have 1st down yardage at about the 28-yard line. He should have been down at the line of scrimmage.
Telling you, they're running with a purpose.
Well, I thought he had the 1st down. Now they'll move the chains. First and 10 Fairfield. Football at about the 28-yard line of Carmi. Hand off on the to Cade Carter. He's going to pick up about 4, maybe 5. Gets across the 25-yard line before he's hit and pushed backward. Nice tackle. Titus Wood, a sophomore, 275-pounder. They have a real young line. You're seeing Bryson Moore, 6 foot 260. The big old right defensive tackle out there, Jamie.
Yep.
He's a freshman.
Well, that bodes well for the future.
Yeah, it really does. Well, it bodes well tonight. Tied up in ball game at 8-8. Hand off to Wells, straight up the gut.
Nothing.
Might have got a yard. May not have. It's probably kind of in the area where they would go for it on 4th down if they don't get it.
Ran into Joseph Mills, it looked like, and I heard Billy say Peterson. So,
by the way, Landon Zerlini is wearing number 12 tonight instead of number 6 in the camouflage uniforms. And it is 3rd down and 6. Got to get to about the 19-yard line. The fake screen, Zerlini's going to keep it and runs through a tackle. He's still going. They're going to drag him down after he gets maybe a yard. That'll bring up 4th down and 6.
They're not kicking it. So Zerlini was trying to get all he could to make it shorter.
It was set up for a screen to Caleb Wells, and Zerlini didn't like the look of it. He decided to keep it. So 4th down and 5. Fairfield will keep it and will go for it, as Jamie said. We're tied up at 8. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 3 receivers out to the right side. Gilbert along with Hicksonbaugh. Gilbert goes in motion. They fake the handoff to him. Zerlini, he's going to run. He gets across the 20. It's going to be very close to first down. I don't think he made it. Yeah, he's going to be about a yard short, so Carmi's going to hold. And it'll be first down Fairfield, or first down Carmi. Zerlini
took a shot.
He took a shot at the end of it, but I was kind of surprised how quickly he tucked it and decided to run. He looked like he might have some guys open out there. Either way, it'll be Carmi football. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Mahan in the shotgun. He's wearing number 14 in the white jerseys for Carmi. 1:42 to go in the first quarter. Mahan on the run, straight run off of left guard. Picks up maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Give them 1, call it 9. And if you're Carmi, you don't mind, Jamie. You can play Fairfield-style football here. You can drive downfield, burn clock, and see if you end up with points.
That's right.
Although you can't keep waiting that long where you'll get the 5-yard penalty like they got last time. They are taking their time. They're going to get out of the huddle with about 10 seconds to go on the play clock. And Carmi's going to have to take their second timeout. They were taking plenty of time. Timeout taken by the Bulldogs. What am I saying? I'm thinking of Flora.
We're there next
week. Timeout taken by the Bulldogs. We'll be back right after this.
Fairfield. Welcome to Zinc Building tonight. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building tonight on Route 45 and Wolfsville. That's a cool place.
So Carmi takes a timeout as time was running out. They weren't going to get that play off, and that would have been that delay of game penalty basically cost them a drive last time, and they didn't want them to cost them another drive here.
No, that could have been that's a couple times we've seen them very slow out of the huddle.
That's the second timeout Carmi has taken here in the first half. Mahan to throw out of the shotgun over the middle. It's almost picked off again. Intended out there for Simon, but a big collision out in center field. They weren't going to catch it, but he just knocked it away, and then he got hit. So 3rd down and 8, you got to figure that Carmi's going to try to throw again. Mahan has been pretty effective. He has a touchdown pass.
They are not in 4-down territory.
They are not. No, you are correct there, Mr. Hodges.
And punting is always interesting in high school.
53 seconds to go, low snap. Mahan gathers, screen pass, caught by Simon. He's going to pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards. Gets dropped at around the 25-yard line, and Carmi's looking at 4th down and long.
Mahan did a really good job with that low snap.
Carmi will have to snap it and kick it against the wind. They'll have, there's about 3-second difference between the game clock and the play clock. Well, that's if you're the Bulldogs, that's kind of a bummer. If you're the Mules fans, yeah, you're glad that you tackled them with 3 seconds before the end of that play. All right, low snap bounce. Gathered by Mahan. He does it all. Good punt against the wind. Grabbed at the 43-yard line. Coming across with it.
Stiff arm.
A great move and forward. Going with it is Caden Taylor. And a nice return from the 42 all the way up to about the 38-yard line.
Two things on that play.
Yeah, that's right.
Way to pick up that bounce snap by Mahan, and what a stiff arm by Caden Taylor.
Cuff, stiff arm. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Fairfield and Carmi tied at 8. Back after this.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. but it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman, Judy Reed, and Brandon Klein, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and to add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
Let's send some shout outs to some folks out there watching. Marty David, our old chum, watching out in St. Louis in the Lou. Marty,
Your sister-in-law Dinah's birthday. I'm sure Jason
happy
and
birthday,
Dinah are
Dinah
watching.
Edgington.
No, maybe not since their birthday.
They probably already in. Handoff goes to, that's going to go to Cade Carter, and he might have got about a half a yard. Little brother watching over in Evansville. Little short Doug.
Little short Doug.
So hello, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
Couple of scores from around the area to tell you about as well. DuQuoin leads Pinckneyville 18-0 after one. Murfreesboro over Heron 16-0. Cesar Valera over CZR 16-8. Double handoff going nowhere to Wyatt, or to Gilbert. And so third down and long. I tell you, Jamie, this is probably 4-down territory as well, don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't know who McLeansboro's playing tonight. Oh, it's El Dorado. Because Clint Weidmiller sent the score update. Purple team 8, McLeansboro 6.
I won't even call him by name.
Doesn't want to use the name. There you go. 3rd and 8. Back to throw is Zerlini. Nearly caught, and he shovels
nice
it ahead.
shovel.
It goes to, that is Gilbert. Gilbert's still on his feet. He's going to get close to first down yardage.
Got it.
And he'll have a first down. That was some creativity on both ends of that play.
Heads up play by Zerlini, and good job by Gilbert to stay home.
How about little Alexander Aman up in Plainfield, Chicago, watching tonight?
Little Allie.
Hello, Alec.
Heidi used to babysit little Allie.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Does little Allie eat anything other than chicken McNuggets now?
Probably not.
1st and 10 for the Mules at about the 29-yard line of Carmi. Handoff goes to Gilbert coming across. He's got some room to the 10. He's going for the corner. Touchdown, Mules! A 29-yard scamper for Wyatt Gilbert. And with 10:01 remaining here in the first half, I don't think Wyatt Gilbert could have stretched out any farther than that, Jamie.
No, and he had some great blocks for about the first 10 yards of that run.
And then it was him, a 29-yard run. The Mules take the lead for the first time tonight. They're up 14-8. And it'll be Fairfield going for a two-point conversion. As Gilbert's on the sideline.
He probably needs a breather or to get his back cracked.
One of the other.
He laid it out there.
Back to throw, lob into the end zone, incomplete. As it was intended over there, I believe, for Kane Hicksonbaugh, and he was not in the area. So, with 10:01 remaining here in the first half, Fairfield takes their first lead, 14-8. Back after this.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. In Salem, call Brandy Drink Pool.
10:01 to go here in the first half. The Mules get their first lead of the night, Jamie. And that's a big deal probably for this squad, isn't it?
Yeah, it was great to get that first down when it was 3rd and long. That nice,
creative play.
Looks like it's going to be a sack, and end up with a first down, and then Gilbert busts a long run, and they get the lead. And
so Carter to kick. And a Squibber bounces off one man.
Mules ball.
Mules get the football. 1st and 10, Fairfield at the 44-yard line. That went right off the helmet, I believe, of Sean Ackerman.
I don't think he was looking. I think he was looking back to see who was going to catch it, and
it
smacked
hit him
in the
hard.
head.
That was something.
I'm going to count that as a turnover, Bruce.
Well, you have to. It kind of acted like an onside kick, inadvertent onside kick. I think he just meant to squib it and keep it away from Ethan Mahan.
He was kicking as hard as he could as a squib, and it just happened to catch him right in that
He was
head.
trying to. Ethan Mahan was over on the right side, and he didn't want any. Mules don't want any part of Ethan Mahan on the return. So Fairfield will have it 1st and 10 at the 43 of the Bulldogs. Pitch goes to Carter. Nice cut up the middle. He's got some room. He breaks free. And touchdown, Fairfield. A 44-yard touchdown run. One play. And the Mules bust out to a 12-point lead with 9 minutes, 50 seconds
11
remaining.
seconds apart.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, Carter has
Carter's having a nice night.
He's got 67 yards on touchdowns.
I was going to say he's got 2 scores. How about that? 44, and the other one must have been, doing my math, 75.
44 and 23. Yeah, 75.
75.
Yeah.
Give
square root of 75 plus 2 cubed.
There you go. Mules going for 2, man in motion. Zerlini on the option. He's going to keep it. He spins in untouched. And Fairfield takes a 22-8 lead with 9 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. We'll be back on Wabash Cats TV right after these.
At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
There's the cutback. Well, actually runs it straight up the gut for Cade Carter.
Again.
And then he had one man to beat as he outran Kit Harris. Harris might have caught him if it had been a little while longer. But again, so is Cade Carter going to try to kick it off somebody's head again?
Yeah, I doubt it. They're all looking forward this time.
Squibber will roll out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Let's see if they make him re-kick. Oh, penalty flag.
Well, it's out of bounds. So it's a penalty. You either take it.
I heard Billy yell penalty. I was looking out there.
No. Last time Kurt Simon made the Mules re-kick, and it cost him about 15 yards. Let's see what he chooses to do this time. They're going to do it at the 35.
And that's where
where it's supposed to be.
Okay. That's where we thought it was.
Last week it was the 40.
Yeah. Different place, different officials.
Different officials, different place. Actually, what it is, Jamie, it's 25 yards from the place of the kick is how you figure that. And I don't know what they did last week. 1st and 10 for Carmi at their own 35-yard line. Under center, that is Atterbury. Atterbury takes a look. He's going to hand it to the second man, Mahan. Mahan picks up maybe a yard and a half. I tell you what, Ethan Mahan's a good athlete. He runs hard.
Yes, he is.
Ethan Mahan is 5'11", 185 pounds, senior. He's been switching between quarterback and running back.
Just seems to be a
Halfback.
very athletic kid.
I guess when you've got the full stack backfield like that, you've got 2 halfbacks and a fullback. So he's been playing a halfback. Trips to the left for Mahan. He will roll to his right in an option. He is met and dropped. I tell you what, every time he falls forward too.
Well, and you can tell the respect the Mules players have for him. The 3 guys that sandwiched him helped him up.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. 3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. They got to get to the 45-yard line. And ladies and gentlemen, we would probably tell you who made the tackle a lot more often if we could see. Those are tricky
Just so you folks
uniforms.
at home know, Bruce and I have trouble with non-standard uniforms and numbers.
Oh, heavens. 3rd down and long. 3rd and 7. He looks across the middle. Mahan's in trouble. He's coming down. Ball's loose. Who's got it?
Now,
And it's going to be Fairfield football.
here's the best part of that play, Bruce. The mule that got the sack was knocked on his butt, spun back up, and sacked him. Watch this.
And there
No,
should have been a
that's
face
late.
mask, too. Looked
They're
like a
saying
face
down?
mask. They are saying he was down.
No way.
The officials say that he was down. They can't use our replay system, although we might offer it over the course of the evening. 8 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Carmi will be looking at 4th down and 11.
How you mess that one up?
Oh, they also missed the face mask because he pulled him down. He had a hold of the face mask.
Well,
too.
we don't care about that one.
So fair play both ways here. Behind the kick. Short kick.
Stay away.
And it's going to bounce at about the 48. Takes a mule's hop. And it'll be Fairfield football in Carmi territory at the 49-yard line. All kinds of strange things on that 3rd down and 8 play. 3rd and 11, I guess.
Yeah, the mule who got the sack was cut block, knocked on his butt, rolled toward the quarterback, and wasn't even fully off his feet when he grabbed him.
1st down, Fairfield at the 49-yard line. Gonna need the 39 for a 1st down. Plenty of time. 8:13 remaining here in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're averaging 40 seconds in offensive possession.
Fairfield up 22-8. Carmi scored first. And Fairfield on a nice drive, about a 5-minute drive for Carmi, and Fairfield returned the favor, and then a couple of swapped possessions. And then the Mules, their last 2 possessions, have scored quickly. 2nd down and 8 after the pickup of 2. And Landon Zerlini will head into the huddle with the play call. Mules break the huddle with about 18 seconds left to go in the play clock, so they have a very little worry about delay of game. Pitch to Wyatt Gilbert. He's got the corner again, and he's going to get shoved out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Make it to 29. 1st down, Fairfield, a pickup of around 17 yards for Wyatt Gilbert. He's having a nice night, too.
Yeah, he had those 2 pass interferences early, Bruce, on the touchdown drive and extra point, and since then he's been lights out. That is one thing he definitely.
And Carmi has chosen to take their final timeout of the 1st half with 7.5 minutes to go. Fairfield looking at a 1st and 10 at the Carmi 29-yard line. We'll take a timeout as well. Mules lead 22-8. Back after this.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
So what do you think Coach Simon's telling his boys here? Says, hey, just settle down.
Yeah, settle down.
Get the stop, but settle down.
We have stopped them. Basically, Fairfield has scored. 2 of the 3 touchdowns were on long breakaway runs. They've done a decent job of holding Fairfield. Besides that, our 3rd touchdown was 3 runs. Yeah, 3 long runs is every touchdown.
Yeah.
So just take your time and stick with the game plan because it was working for the most part.
1st and 10, Fairfield at the 29-yard line. Man in motion. They pitch it the other way and going straight up the gut. I believe that's Caleb Wells.
Nope, Massey. I saw the 4. I couldn't see the number in front of it.
That's 14. That would be Colin Massey. So, heading up underneath center is Landon Zerlini. He's got Massey on the right side. Handoff goes straight up the gut. Not much doing.
Wasn't a clean handoff. Kind of lucky that one didn't get fumbled.
Third down and 6 for the Mules.
So, third down for Fairfield. Third about 5, maybe a long 5.
Mrs. Pond, Anita Pond, watching the game at home. Thanks for watching.
Hi, Anita. Back to throw is Zerlini over the middle.
Oh,
it's
nice.
caught by Carter. Carter goes to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Mules. A 25-yard pass and run right over the middle for Carter.
Wow, Carter's third touchdown of the night. Has a nice catch, a nice run. Good throw by Z to dink it in there because there was 2 defenders on either side of Carter.
28-8 the score. Fairfield takes the lead with 6:11 to go. Here in the first half, Mules have scored 28 in a row after the Carmi Bulldogs scored the first 8. Double handoff. That's back to throw over the middle, over the head of Kane Hicksonbaugh. So the try for point is no good, but with 6:11 to go in the first half, it is Fairfield 28, Carmi 8. Back after these.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
The first rule.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Rule number 1. 28-8. Fairfield has scored 4 in a row after the Bulldogs broke that long scoreless streak for the Mules. The Mules have come back with a vengeance, Jamie.
Yeah, I told you they weren't happy after giving that up.
Cade Carter set to kick it away. Got to keep your head on a swivel if you're on the front row. I believe that was Eric Mills that football bounced off the head of earlier. And it bounces past him this time over the head and grabbed at about the 30-yard line by Jaden Reeder. He'll pick up about 8 or 9.
That's a nice 9 to pick up the way that plane was looking.
Well, that's the thing.
Good job by Reeder.
That's the thing on a kickoff return. Hey, there's your daughter. It always seems to go better if you take the ball and run up the gut.
Hillary Kate, bring me a water.
How about that?
Yeah, that's
little Hillary. What a sweetheart. Where's my water?
I didn't know you needed one.
I didn't. I'm fine.
You've got 14 gallons over there.
I've got a little bit of water over here. Got to be ready. Never know when you're going to walk through a desert. 6:06 to go in a half. First and 10, Carmi at their own 39-yard line. Man in motion is Reeder. Fake the handoff. Mahan keeps it. Through the middle. He's got some room. He'll have a first down across midfield to about the 48-yard line of Fairfield. Nice run.
You notice how small Mahan makes himself when he goes through the middle?
You know, and he's one of the
tall guy.
He's one of the bigger players on the team.
He shrinks down though. Did you see how low he was coming through there?
Mahan listed at 5'11", but on Carmi, that is pretty tall. Carmi only listing 2 players at 6 feet and 1 player. Make that 3 players at 6 feet tall and 1 at 6'1".
You and I would be huge on Carmi.
We would be huge on Carmi. I was 6'4" in high school. Running straight up the gut, it's Luke Simon. He'll pick up 3 or 4. Gets across the 45-yard line. Those quick hitters, even when earlier in the ball game, Jamie, those quick hitters seem to be the plays that were most effective for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's what Carmi was doing. It was working in just the snaps to different people. Like that was a direct snap to Simon.
Yeah.
So he was off and running. You know, he had a good step before he caught the ball.
Picked up 4. It'll be second down and 6. Got to get across the 40 to the 39 for a first down. Fake handoff. Mahan hitting the backfield and
Had him
drop.
that time. Now here's the interesting part of the field, down 20 points with under 5 minutes to go in the half.
What do you decide to do if you don't make it?
If you don't make it, yeah.
Third down and about 7. They need to get to like I said, the 39. They're just past the 46-yard line. And Carmi, I got to tell you, Jamie, I think on this side of the field, even if they're short, you got to go.
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking, but it would be interesting. It would.
Yeah. 4:15 to go. Clock on the move here in the first half. Mahan to throw. He's bumped into it. He's going to be dropped.
Now you don't.
Tackle made in the backfield by big old number 77, Ike Downen. Ike Downen with the sack for the Mules.
Punting. I was getting ready to say, on that side of the field, Fairfield gets the ball to start the second half. You almost go for it just to.
Well, Mahan just kind of was spinning away from traffic and turned right into Ike Downen. The big man was able to drop him. 4th and 14, they're going for it here, Jamie. With 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. They're going to count on their defense holding Fairfield. Bad snap, and it looked like Mahan was going to try to quick kick it.
Yeah.
And he didn't get the opportunity.
I think you're right, but once again, the snap bounced to him.
Bad snap, and I think Ike Downen was in there in a hurry. I was Ike Downen. Nick Austin also helping out. Ike Downen having just a great series here,
Well,
Jamie.
people don't understand high school football, and you and I get to see several different teams covering the teams that we do.
Right.
How important that center position
Oh,
is.
it's huge.
And so I watch Fairfield from freshman through varsity because of Hayden.
You
And we
have
are
a boy
solid.
playing freshman ball.
And so we are solid at that center position all the way.
You're just saying that because Hayden's
biased.
the center.
I'm biased. But no, Hunter Biggs is in front of Hayden.
Hunter Biggs does a
and
nice
he
job.
does a great job.
Bronson Jones, the center out there for the Mules. The man in motion is Gilbert. Back to throw is Zerlini. And it's behind the receiver, but
How
caught.
did he catch that?
Caught by Cade Carter. Pickup of about 5 or 6. And it'll be second and 4 for Fairfield. Zerlini's passes have been a little bit off tonight. But the Mules lead 28-8. They scored 4 touchdowns in a row. And with 3 minutes left and
They'd
3
like to get another
timeouts
one.
remaining, they should have enough time if they can move the ball forward against this Carmi D.
I'm gonna assume they. Yeah, I'm gonna assume they gave it to Caleb since it went straight up the middle.
Well, is that number 15 moving back to the huddle? That is number 15 moving back to the huddle. I believe so. Yeah, it was 15. That's the thing even Billy didn't know. I was listening for Billy to tell us. 2:25 remaining as the Mules break the huddle. 3rd down and short. They need the 35-yard line for a first down. They're about 1.5 yards shy. Man in motion is Carter. Handoff to Wells. He'll have the first down across the 30. Just barely across the 30. And it'll be 1st and 10 Mules. It'll be about 1:40 left in the half whenever they get this play going.
You know, the Mules
bring in
like that delayed handoff for 3 or 4 yards.
They bring in the second string backs for the Mules. That'll be Blake Pruitt in for Fairfield. Give the first teamers a chance to take a break on the sideline. Blake Pruitt along with Colin Massey. And the handoff goes to the fullback. He'll pick up 3 or 4. No, not that much. He picked up 2. Now, I wondered when Fairfield was going to start calling their timeouts. 1.5 minutes to go. Timeout is taken by Fairfield with 1:31. They lead 28-8. Looking at about 2nd down and 8 from the 28. We'll take a timeout as well. Back in 30.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Welcome back to Fairfield. Give you a couple of updated scores. Top of the third inning in St. Louis, no score, Cardinals and Cubs. And bottom of the third inning in Colorado, Milwaukee leads the Rockies 1-0. Of course, a lot of folks paying attention to those two teams tonight, that's for sure. Second down for Fairfield. At about the 28-yard line, 29-yard line of Carmi. They lead 28-8. Man in motion. Back to throw is Zerlini. Throws to the corner, and it's going to be well off. That wind, I think, is affecting Zerlini's throw tonight.
Hickson ball was open, has guy beat.
So that stops the clock, however, with 1:27 to go. Third down at about 8.5. Third down at 9. The Mules, they're in four-down territory here, aren't they, Jamie?
Yes.
Have to have some kind of a long penalty to get them really long penalty, like 2 or 3 of them in a row to get them out of
spots.
Yeah, to get them out of fourth down range, or where Coach Townsend would go on fourth down. Zerlini again to throw, rolls to his right, throws over the head of the intended receiver, and it will be fourth down and about 9 now for Fairfield.
Yeah, the throws are sailing a little to the right on him on those past 2.
Wind was quite a bit stronger earlier tonight than it is now, about an hour after the start of the game. And it'll be fourth and 9. The Mules need the 20-yard line for a first down. Minute 23 to go here in quarter number 2. Man in motion is Gilbert. Back to throw is Zerlini. Throws over the middle. Intended for Luke Dagg, and it's incomplete. So Carmi will take over on downs. Minute 20 to go. No timeouts remaining for the Bulldogs, and the Mules passing game not really clicking all that well tonight.
No, not on that drive. We'd seen some good passes earlier, but that one they weren't in sync.
Fairfield has scored 3 touchdowns this second quarter to Carmi's
you really
0.
can't complain about the offense too much.
No, don't get me
We're
wrong.
making it sound like it's been out of sync all night. Just that drive.
Mahan in the shotgun. He's going to be a quarterback keeper all the way. Picks up about 3 to around the 32-yard line, and it'll be second down there. The clock will roll. Mules with a couple of timeouts. Could potentially get the football back if they started burning them. Fairfield will get the football to start the second half, so they may just go ahead and say, let's go to the locker room.
Yeah, they got it. I bet they run a play. I learned my lesson at Flora about saying, nah, they'll just nail it out.
You think they're going to throw, or they're going to what? Mahan on the run again. He bursts outside. He's got some room. Breaks the tackle. He's going to be shoved down. And no indication now they're going to say stop the clock. He must have got out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Gilbert tackled him out of bounds.
And they'll stop the clock at 27 seconds to go. Third down and short. Oh, man. I got to talk to Greg about those spots.
It's interesting, isn't it?
He moved that football back about half a yard again.
I don't understand
You saw that, right?
Yes, yeah. I was trying to be nice.
I love you, Greg, but boy, oh boy, he's mean tonight. Clock is stopped after Mahan fell out of bounds. Under center now, he'll be Atterbury again. Hands it to Mahan, trying to get around the right side, and he's not going anywhere. And Fairfield will take a timeout to force the Bulldogs to punt with 22 seconds to go.
I like it. I love it.
One timeout left in the pocket for Coach Townsend.
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Last time timeout, they say, okay, we're going to run it.
Last time Carmi tried to kick it was a bad snap.
Yep.
And that was on the pooch. Well, it was going to be a pooch punt.
Yeah.
It was a quick kick.
Going to be a rugby type punt.
Yeah, it's going to be a quick kick from Mahan, and he just never got it. I think they'll go into full-blown punt formation here, but as opposed to the quick kick formation. 22 seconds to go. Mules up 28-8. Halftime comes. We'll have statistics for you, as well as scores from around the area. Our good buddy Randy Olson keeping track of those for us.
Randy's a great guy. Does a good job with Area Sports.
Areasports.net. They've got a big old rolling total there. High snap brought down by Mahan. The kick is away, and it'll take a good Carmi roll. Rolls dead at the Mule 34-yard line. So with 14 seconds to go, Fairfield time for a couple of plays. They do have one timeout remaining.
Why did that Carmi player touch it?
Instead of letting more clock roll?
Yeah.
He's a high school kid, doesn't know any better.
I guess, okay. That explains a lot.
I mean, you see people on fourth down get interceptions instead of just knocking the ball down. They'll get interception 20 or 30 yards downfield.
Right, and lose 20 yards.
Lose 20 yards.
Yeah. Stats, baby.
I guess it is.
Get your name in the book.
Yeah, I guess so. 14 seconds to go. Mules in a running set. They're not spread out at all. Double handoff. And it'll be about a gain of, say, 4 or 5. And that will most likely do it for the first half. A good second quarter for Fairfield. And after 2 quarters of play, the Fairfield Mules lead the Carmi Bulldogs here on Wabash Catch TV. And the score is 28-8. We'll be back after these with all kinds of stuff for you.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It's time to let go!
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
Are you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meager Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meager's offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meager's also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meager's is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meager Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard-to-find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention, we also have everything else, along with all the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the Steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lamontsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Florida, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Life is full of special times, and at Flora Savings Bank, we're here with you through all of them. Growing your family, finding that perfect home, taking that family vacation you've always dreamed about, or starting your own business. At Flora Savings Bank, we keep things simple. Our banking apps allow you to spend less time banking and more time with what matters most. Check out Flora Savings Bank 2.0 and get the best of everything. Caring bankers, great technology, and a bank that cares about community. Stop by the bank or apply online at florasavings.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround time to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tales is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all. All custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tales.net.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome to Zinc Building tonight. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building tonight on Route 45 and Wolfsville. It's a cool place.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help with auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman, Judy Reed, and Brandon Klein, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at CountryRoadsRealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and to add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
I'm a bunch of wind, and just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. In Salem, call Brandy Drinkpool.
At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive hip track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the train yard as the Mules are back out onto the field, looking for Carmi to come back. There they are on their way back out on the field. Fairfield leads 28-8. I'll give you the statistics in a moment. By the way, thanks very much for watching Friday Night Football here on Wabash Catch TV. Next week we'll be in Flora as the Albany Tigers visit the Flora Wolves next Friday night. We've got a full week of sports activities, and we'll cover those here in just a few minutes. And by the way, while I'm talking about it, I want to make specific thank you to Alec Vaughn and Tristan Thomas from the Wabash Valley Junior College radio and television crew. They are helping out on cameras tonight. Those boys are sending you the pretty pictures this evening, and we couldn't be more pleased by the assistance of Alec Vaughn and Tristan Thomas. Go over the scoring, please, in the first half, Jamie.
All right, well, in the first, with 7:28 to go, Mahan threw to Reeder, a 30-yard touchdown pass. It was Mahan to Simon for the two-point conversion. It was good, made it 8-0 Carmi.
First points against the Mules this season.
Allowed. Then with 6:19 to go in the first, Carter had a 23-yard touchdown run. The two-point conversion by Gilbert was good, which tied the game up at 8-all. Then in the second with 10:01, Gilbert had a 29-yard touchdown run. Extra try was no good, so it was 14-8 Fairfield. 11 seconds later, Carter had a 44-yard touchdown run. Zerlini ran it in himself for the two-point conversion, made it 22-8 Fairfield. And then with 6:11 to go in the half, Zerlini threw a pass to Carter for a 25-yard touchdown. Extra try was no good, and our score stands at 28-8.
Big old Dan Harris watching out there, sending love to us.
Hi, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. It means a lot coming from Dan Harris. He is a professional broadcaster himself, or he was. And now Dan, by the way, is a big old some kind of oligarch in downtown St. Louis. He's like
basically running a neighborhood.
Basically runs a neighborhood. That's right. He's an oligarch in St. Louis. He's running the South Side, and we want to make sure we stay on Dan Harris's good side. Let me give you a few statistics from tonight's matchup, and this will be fun. See if I can.
So thank you to Andrew Diesel of the Fairfield Stat Crew for bringing us up stats. We thought it'd be smart to take a picture with our phone. And then I realized that Bruce has the phone.
And I can't see. But I can see a little bit. Cade Carter has 5 carries for 71 yards. Wyatt Gilbert with, this is for Fairfield. Wyatt Gilbert with 6 carries for 96 yards. Caleb Wells, 4 carries for 12. And Landon Zerlini, 2 carries for 5. Colin Massey, a carry for 4. And Gardner, that would be Cameron Gardner, 2 carries for 3 yards. That's the trouble with those jerseys. We didn't even know Cameron Gardner was running the ball. All we knew, it was the fullback, second-string fullback.
Yeah.
Landon Zerlini throwing the ball. He's 3 for 6 for 40 yards. And receptions made by Gilbert, 1 for 9. And Cade Carter with a catch for 25 yards and another catch for 6. So he has 31. That would be total offense. Oh, man, I had it right there. Total offense of, well, I don't have it right there. I'm going to have to add it up.
Just go to Weeze's Twitter feed.
No, I'm not going to. Total offense for the Mules is 43 plus
this is the hill
9,
you picked to die on.
40, 52, 50, 60, 64 plus 96 is 160 plus 71 is 231 yards in the first half for the Mules. For the Carmi Bulldogs, it has been the Ethan Mahan show. He has 16 carries in the first half for 37 yards. That's a tough way to go. That's a tough night. 3 carries for Simon. Luke Simon has 3 carries for 5. And Reeder with a carry for -1. Mahan throwing the ball is 5 for 6 for 21 yards. He does have that 1 touchdown throw. As we are just about ready to get back underway, Carmi set to kick it away. It's Ethan Mahan. This one is a squibber. And it'll be picked up by Gilbert at the 21-yard line. Comes straight up the middle. Has some pretty good yardage. Picks up about 20 on the return. And he's dropped by Sean Ackerman at about the 41-yard line. So the Mules in action at their own 41. Like I was saying, I had a few other scores from halftime. Here's a surprising one, Jamie. At half, Cesar Valier and Christopher Ziegler-Royalton, 16-16.
Really?
Tied up at 16, yeah. Nashville's already in a rolling clock against Sparta, 47-6. Under center, Zerlini pitches it to Cade Carter. Carter runs through one tackle. He'll pick up about 4, maybe 5. And the Mules are looking at second down and 5.
I'm seeing the spotting issue. Look at the two officials. Well, now this one's scooted down.
You have one official that's standing basically on the 45, and the other official standing on the 47.
Yeah.
So what
and they're at that way at the end of the play. That's
So
what I just noticed.
So what Greg Bass is doing is setting it basically an average.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
I like that.
Nice
I can see
run.
that. Caleb Wells will pick up about 6 yards across midfield to the 47-yard line, 48-yard line of Carmi. And Mahan gets up limping. Boy, oh boy, Carmi cannot
Get him out
afford
now.
to lose Mahan.
Let him rest. If you're Carmi, you put somebody in right now for him.
Yeah, he put his hand up. He's calling for help from the sideline, and there's nobody coming.
Yeah, if you're him, you put someone in right now.
Yeah, Kurt Simon, I'm not sure he saw that Mahan was injured. First and 10, fake handoff to Gilbert, goes straight up the gut to Wells. Wells will pick up about 3. And that'll bring up second down and 7 at the 44-yard line of Carmi.
Yeah, and you're not going to see anything fancy out of Fairfield, I don't think, Bruce. They're going to be content to chew some clock and do what we've seen them do for most of the year, really.
Second down and several. Mahan's still trying to walk off a leg injury.
I'd get him out for a minute.
His ankle, I believe it's his left ankle or knee that he's been dinged up. Extra tight end for the Mules, and that's who jumped. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. I believe Wyatt Gilbert stepped up to the line as it was a overpowering line to the left, but Gilbert moved, and that'll be a penalty against Fairfield. Move it back 5 yards. Second down and 12. Just joining us, Carmi scored the first touchdown of the game. And then Fairfield has responded with 4. Fairfield is 2 for 4 on extra points. Looking at second and 12, back at midfield. Handoff goes to Wells. He's going to pick up about 4. Carmi's pretty good about grabbing jerseys and holding on, being dragged downfield, aren't they?
Hey, and that's a big part. Hold on till your help gets there.
Absolutely right. Mahan on the tackle. Gain of about 3 make it on the play. I thought he got to the 45. How am I seeing it that wrong?
You're not.
Third down and long for the Mules. Got trips to the left side. That means 3 receivers to the left. Way out wide to the left is Hickson Bond. Zerlini is crushed. Great tackle on the play, and the ball comes loose. Turnover goes to Carmi. Eric Mills on the sack. He came through on a stunt and looks untouched onto the quarterback. And boy, Zerlini barely saw him coming, didn't get a chance to tuck it. And it'll be Luke Simon falling on the football for the Bulldogs. And Carmi's in business at the Fairfield 49-yard line.
And that's what you don't want to do if you're Fairfield.
No, you don't want to turn the ball over. That's Mule's first turnover tonight, right?
Yes.
Carmi had a couple in the first half.
Carmi had 2. This Mule's first one.
Man in motion is Reeder. Jaden Reeder goes to the right side. Back to throw is Mahan over the middle, over the arms of the intended receiver, Kit Harris. Harris was open.
Had a wide open guy middle of the field.
Harris was open. A little bit lower pass. He might have he would have been catchable.
He was getting hammered.
Yeah. I understand. He's trying to
get rid of it. But yeah,
trying to get rid
He's
of it.
Wide open.
Well, you see now what Mahan was doing. He got rid of it because he just saw Zerlini get crunched and fumble the ball. That stops the clock, however, with 9:13 to go here in the third quarter. Fairfield leads by 20, 28-8. They've been aided by the big plays. Fake handoff to Reeder, and Mahan's going nowhere. He's going to be dropped for a loss of about 2 or 3. And
we'll see.
Loss of about 1.5 yards. Puts football at midfield. And Carmi's got looking at 3rd and 12. They need to get to the Mule 38-yard line. That's Lane Whitley at center. He's just a sophomore. It's a young Carmi line. They're going to be pretty tough. And they may make the playoffs this year as Mahan throws it away.
Smart
he was
play.
under some severe pressure. And so 4th down and 12 upcoming for Carmi. Was that Caleb Wells in there? Trying to get the number. Yeah, it's 15. Putting the pressure on from his linebacker spot. Going back deep for the Mules is Colin Massey. Probably with Caden Taylor back there, if that's a 2. And Mahan, the quarterback, is also the punter. He will kick that away. It's a good kick, spirals. And Mules will have it on the bounce. That is Massey. He's going to get to about the 28-yard line. Give him the 27-yard line. And dropped downfield by Brody Atterbury. Nice play by the Carmi punt team. So it will be Fairfield football, 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. They don't want to turn it over this time, Jamie, but they probably wouldn't mind with 8 minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the third. Just cruise downfield,
Yes.
burn about 8 minutes. 70 yards will give you enough time to do that. Hand off to the second man. That's Cade Carter. He's chugging. He's still chugging forward. He's going to be stopped short of the first down, but a hard run by Cade Carter. He might have the first down. He does have the first down.
Result of the play is a first down Mule.
I gotta tell you. Mules picked up a yard on that spot. That's nice. We're going to quit talking about that, ladies and gentlemen. What is.
Probably not, but it's too fun.
Double handoff. It goes to Wyatt Gilbert coming back through. And he'll pick up a couple or 3. Has stopped at about the 44-yard line, where the Mules will be looking at a 2nd down, and I'll give them 7 down and 6. Pick up a 4 on the play. Still no score, by the way, in St. Louis. Milwaukee still leads the Colorado Rockies 2-1. If you're paying attention
Basically,
to
the
the
Cardinals
baseball.
have to take 2 out of 3 from the Cubs.
Need to take 2 out of 3 to feel relatively safe. Wyatt Gilbert on the carry. He's got first down yardage. He's still on his feet. A flag is thrown deep away from the play. And that can be really nothing else but illegal use of hands, right?
Yeah.
As that was, I want to say, I'm not going to say. It was way downfield. And if it's from the spot of the foul, it'll move 10 yards back, and they may still have first down yardage. I think it's going to be really close. It'll be probably looking at about 2nd down and 1.
Nope. Should be right on it.
That was well downfield. And first down. So, move the change.
Jeez.
At halftime, Belleville Altoff leads Centralia 7-6. Carbondale and Cahokia are tied at 14. Ooh, there's a smoking. Marion leads Mount Vernon 48-0 at half.
Ow.
Ouch. So 1st and 10 for the Mules across midfield at the 49. Handoff straight up the gut. Wells still on his feet. He knocks down the official. He's got one man to beat. Kit Harris is going to bring him down at about the 15-yard line. He said to the umpire, get out of my way.
He's allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Kit Harris must be fast. That's the second time he's chased down Wyatt Gilbert tonight.
There's Greg Bass.
You got to get out of the way, Greg.
He didn't realize how fast Caleb Wells was cutting through there. Big pickup.
Was that Caleb or Wyatt?
That's Caleb.
Okay.
Big pickup of about 35 yards on the carry.
Kit Harris has chased down several runners tonight.
So Mules 1st and 10 at about the 14-yard line. Handoff to, well, pitch actually to Cade Carter. He's going to get inside the 10 to about the 9. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Or 5. Football's at the 14, so 2nd and 5. 6.5 to go here in the 3rd. Fairfield leads by 20. Carmi led early, but Fairfield has scored 4 touchdowns in a row and are knocking on the door for 5. 2nd and 5. Under center goes Zerlini. Pitch again to Carter. He cuts back and gets the grain. Touchdown, Mules. Cade Carter. That was Carter, wasn't it? That's his spot on the field anyway. Yeah, that's Carter.
I gave it to him.
That's Carter. His 3rd score. I'll be glad next week when they're back to the red or black jerseys.
No, sir. His 4th score.
4th score?
He had the pass from Zerlini.
Forgot about that one.
He's got 3 runs. Gilbert has the only other touchdown.
So the Mules will kick an extra point. Hunter Scarborough, the kicker, it is into the line, and that will be no good on the extra point attempt. So with 6:04 remaining here in the 3rd, it is Fairfield 34, Carmi 8. Back after these.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
That would be Cade Carter scoring his 4th touchdown of the evening. That's a big night.
You think 4 touchdowns?
That's a big night. Mules have scored 5. He's got 4. There's no MVP award for tonight. This is a rotary wheel game as well as Armed Forces Recognition Night. But if the rotary wheel is going to somebody, you got to figure the heavy, sharp betting is on Carter right now as he kicks it away, gathered by Reeder. Reeder's going to bring it up. Nice return up to about the 32-yard line of Carmi. That's where they'll have it. Trailing by 26, it's 34-8 Fairfield. Mahan back out there at the quarterback spot.
If you're Carmi, you have to have some urgency.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be throwing. Mahan in the shotgun. And actually, Brody Atterbury out there as well in the backfield. The wide receiver screen out to Jalen Reeder, and he's going to get away from the first man, but he's going to be knocked out of bounds. A loss on the play of 3 or 4 as that block in the back was ineffective.
Yeah, didn't work, but it's still blocking the back.
Clock on the roll. 5:40 to go here in the 3rd. Stubblefield brings the play in from the sideline. Kurt Simon, the only coach in the Black Diamond Conference with more years than Luke Townsend.
What about Justin?
How about Justin? Not Luke.
Yeah.
Luke's the nephew. Walt's the dad. Hi, Walt. Walt's probably watching, or will be sometime. Mahan on the roll to his left, and he's going to tuck it and run. He's going to get back shy of the original line of scrimmage, but picked up about a yard. Stopped at the 30-yard line. Walt and Justin and Luke are going to watch this game and hear me say that, and they're going to giggle.
Probably.
It's Persimmon season, by the way. I haven't seen Walt with the persimmons. Have you seen any persimmons?
No, I haven't looked.
I haven't looked either. They're not my cup of tea. Third down and 13 for Mahan. Low snap, he gathers. It's a screen, and Mules had it read perfectly. And they'll bring down Luke Simon immediately. A loss on the play of about another 3 or 4. Fairfield's defense clicking again. And that'll bring up 4th down and super long for the Bulldogs. 4th and 15. Mahan will kick it away.
Yeah, those plays that were working in the first half, Fairfield's made several adjustments, and they're not there now, Bruce.
Caden Taylor back deep along with Colin Massey for Fairfield. They are about 40 yards from the line of scrimmage. That's a lot of respect for Ethan Mahan. Good snap. Mahan boots it away. That one's not getting 40 yards.
Just stay away.
A little bit of a shank, and it's going to take a Carmi bounce and back to a Fairfield bounce. And Fairfield will have it 1st and 10 at midfield when we come back to action with 3:39 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Fairfield Mules will have it on their own side of midfield, so we'll call it the 49. Fairfield leading 34-8. They trailed 8-0 as Carmi scored with about 7.5 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. Fairfield scored pretty quickly after that, and it has been mainly all Mules since then. Handoff up the gut, Wells with it.
Oh,
he tripped up. I think he tripped on his own player.
He did.
Looked like he tripped on the leg of Bryce Garner.
Because he was getting ready to bust through those next 2 guys. They were not in position to tackle him.
Still picks up 6. It'll be a 2nd down and 4.
Gain of 6, 2nd down, 4.
Across midfield at the 44-yard line. By the time Fairfield snaps it, there will be under 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Zerlini under center. Boy, they got off the line in a hurry. He throws, intended for, that wasn't Hickson. Yeah, it was Hickson ball. And Zerlini hit as he threw. He's been picking himself up off the ground a little bit tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, they've gotten pressure. Carmi's done a good job. It's the first team we've seen this year do that good of a job getting through the front line of Fairfield.
3rd down and 4 for the Mules. Need to get to about the 46, make that 41-yard line. As the clock is stopped on the incompletion. Fairfield's had 5 scores in a row. They're back into their double wing formation. Hand off to Carter. Carter butts through 1 tackle, and he gets the 1st down across the 40 to about the 37 or 8-yard line, and the drive will continue for the Mules. 1st and 10, Fairfield at the 38. Fairfield has a man down on the field, and that, I think, is a cramp for Cade Carter.
Yeah, he's worked hard.
Yeah, he is working hard, and his left leg is telling him, I want bananas and water.
Yeah, he's played hard, ran hard. That's a cramp for sure.
As he walks off the sideline, they give him the water. And they will start stretching his leg down there.
Yep, Miss Sarah will be on that. And
she's shouting orders to.
Got help there.
Got some help. And so backward it goes to the double handoff. Actually, single handoff to Gilbert. He bounces outside. He's going to run out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. He should have 1st down yardage. Check that, the 25-yard line, 26. I might have that, Jamie.
What's that, bud?
I said I might have that.
I thought it was Conrad. Ryan.
Yeah, that's Ryan.
Yep, that was who it was. Helping Sarah out there.
2:28 left to go here in the third quarter. Fairfield driving on Carmi. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line of the Bulldogs. Hicksonball split wide out to the left. A handoff goes up the gut. Wells chugging again inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. He's going to be close to a first down. And this is what happens, Jamie. We've talked about it with the Mules this year, the depth of the team. They can bring in new players, bring in new guys, and Carmi just doesn't have that luxury this season.
No, Fairfield has so many people on the sideline that are effective when they're on the field. They've got that luxury this year. And their runners just abuse defenders. These other teams have guys going both ways. Well, they're getting beat up on defense.
2nd down and 1 for the Mules at the 18. Handoff again straight up the gut. I don't think he got it. Depends on the spot. Wells into the line. I don't think he got it. It's going to be short.
I'm going to agree with that one. Short by about a football, isn't it? Half a football?
If you're looking across the field at the third,
TV.
Yeah, I understand. If you're looking at the third down marker, yeah, but it is.
Yeah, but what's that matter?
What's that? What's that? That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Under center, the pitch to Caden. I believe that would probably be Colin Massey in there, replacing. That is Massey replacing Cade Carter. He'll pick up the first down to the 10-yard line. Gain of about 8 on the play.
And then Mule's just chugging along, man. Just nice and simple run plays.
Cade Carter will check back in after his probably got banana on the sideline, maybe a little bit of Metamucil or something.
A little Pedialyte.
Yeah, a little Pedialyte is what you call it. All right, he'll be ready to play. We're under a minute now in the third quarter. Fairfield at the 10-yard line, a little shy of the 10. They can still get a first down just inside, just near the goal line. Handoff goes to the second man. I believe that would be Wyatt Gilbert.
Blake Pruitt.
Blake Pruitt
gets his first carry of the night, as far as we know.
Pruitt will pick up a couple to about the 7-yard line. Make it 3 yards to the 7-yard line. In 2nd down and 7. Fairfield will have to run a play this quarter. And that, they want to run it that direction because that's where the large amount of fans who bring lawn chairs are.
But exactly. That's where Heidi's sitting.
East end zone. Throw is a little bit off kilter for Zerlini. And it was intended over there, I believe, for Hicksonball. Incomplete. Pardon me, Carter intended for. And with 10 seconds to go in the quarter.
I love our troops. I hate these uniforms.
That's right. I agree wholeheartly. Probably be better to see without it being nighttime. Maybe if it was sunshine,
or
we have
if
a better chance.
We both weren't old. And
I really don't think that. I don't see that having anything to do with it. 3rd down and 7. Double handoff goes to Carter. He's inside the 5. He's still chugging, and he's going to be stopped shy of the yard to gain. It'll be 4th and short for Fairfield. When we return, the Mules lead is 34-8. You are watching Friday Night Football on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be back right after this.
I think it's time to let go.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
There's that hard run by Cade Carter. He got down to the 1, but he's just shy of the first down. Hey, cool. Looks like the Cardinals have just taken the lead over the Cubs 1-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Boy, that's huge for St. Louis fans. So 4th down and 1 at the 1-yard line. This is probably Caleb Wells up the gut, don't you think,
I would
Jamie?
think.
It's going to be handoff to Gilbert, and he got in for the touchdown.
Yeah, he got across.
Touchdown, Fairfield. 1-yard plunge for Wyatt Gilbert. The Mules will go for 1. You're going to bring in Hunter again?
I'd try it.
Poor old Hunter Scarborough. It looks like they're going to go for 2. Hunter Scarborough is a story in himself, as he has been dealing with concussion issues all season long, and the only thing they'll let him do is place kick.
Yep.
Because of the concussion issues, and he's trying to help the team however he can. I formation, handoff goes to Gilbert. He weeds through traffic and won't get in. But with 11:55 remaining in the football game, Fairfield takes a 32-point lead, 40-8. Back after this.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owner's insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
There's the touchdown plunge by Wyatt Gilbert. He got in before they shoved him backwards, so the touchdown is good. A few other scores here. Salem trouncing Trenton Westland tonight. It's 48-0, running clock going in Trenton. Also tonight, Flora leads Lawrenceville 13-6 in Lawrenceville. Now that close one continues. Olney leads Marshall 20-12. We'll have Olney versus Flora next Friday night. Kick is away. Mahan grabs it at the 20-yard line, makes a nice move to his left, bounces back to his right, and he'll be brought down. They're going to throw a flag as I believe a block in the back. Looked like Eric Mills got a piece of Blake Pruitt maybe down there. And it'll be a holding or illegal block against Carmi. And you'll see it. There it is.
Right there?
Yeah, right there. So 1st and 10 for Carmi. They'll move it back 10 yards from the spot of the foul, which was the 34-yard line. Make it the 32-yard line. That's a 12-yard penalty.
Okay.
All right. 1st and 10 for Carmi at their own 22-yard line. 11:47 to go in the football game. Fairfield leads 40-8. Mahan in the shotgun. Gets the snap, hands it to the second man. That is Jaden Reeder. And he's going to maybe get a yard. Jaden Reeder is a 150-pound senior, 5 feet 8 inches tall. I don't know if he's got 150 on him, Jamie.
It doesn't look like it.
He's fast. He had the first touchdown of the game. He got that, caught that pass.
That he did.
Good hands. Mahan 5 for 6 through the air in the first half. But the Mules have put the clamps down since then. They lead 40-8 here in the 4th quarter. Hand off to the second man. That is Luke Simon. Nice yardage for Simon. He's going to pick up maybe 5 out to around the 27, 28-yard line. And it'll be a 3rd down and a solid 5 for the Bulldogs. Need to get to about the 32.5.
Simons ran hard tonight, Bruce. He's doing all he can out there. He keeps chugging after that first contact.
That camera shot right there provided by Alec Vaughn. On the other side, it's Tristan Thomas. Those fellas provided to us courtesy of Wabash Valley Junior College, the radio and television department. Kyle Peach in charge of that. We appreciate all their help as
he got back on it.
Mahan had difficulty handling the snap. Boy, he had a guy running deep too. It looked like he might have had Quentin Sutton out in front of the, out behind the receivers. Had to take a good arm to get to him. But Sutton and Reeder were both chugging down that right sideline. So, Carmi's going to have to kick it away. Mahan is the punter as well. So you never know. This is always liable for some kind of chicanery. High snap. Mahan has to drag it down. Makes a rugby punt. Unbelievable. How he did it. That kid's just an athlete.
Yeah, he is. I thought there was no way he's getting that kickoff.
Somehow got it out to the 43-yard line. He was under some duress, extreme duress, and able to kick it away.
How he got that kickoff.
Huh?
No clue how he got that kickoff.
I don't know either. He had to run to his left to even catch the thing, and able to bring it in and get rid of it. So with 9:38 to go, Fairfield has it, 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line of Carmi. Mules want to get a touchdown and an extra point so they can get a running clock here possibly. Carmi trying to stop said running clock, said touchdown. Handoff goes to the big man. That's Blake Pruitt, and he's going to pick up about 7.
Getting some fresh legs going here in the 4th quarter.
Blake Pruitt in the backfield along with Cameron Gardner, the fullback. Caden Taylor, the right wing back. And as we've said before, it's depth. Depth is a dangerous thing for football teams in high school.
Football, yes.
2nd down and short, about 1.5 yards. In motion, the ball goes to Gardner straight up the gut, and he's going to get near the 30. I don't know if he's going to, where they're going to put it, if he's going to reach the yard to gain or not.
Those side officials have him on the 30.
Well, the chain's probably a little bit ahead of the 30-yard line. I think he's going to be about half a football short.
Brings up 3rd down 1.
So 3rd down and about half a yard. Well, not even half a yard. How about, let's call it 3rd down a foot. 8:20 to go in the football game. Mules up 40-8. Zerlini pitches it to, that is Colin Massey. He's going to have it. Picks up about 4 when he needed 1.
Massey on carry the Mules brought down by Ty Stubblefield.
Mules don't mind that clock running over and over, do they?
Solved a great mystery.
You have, huh?
Yes.
The mystery of life. What is the meaning of life, Jamie?
42.
42, that's exactly right.
I've read the books, buddy.
You've probably read more than I have. I only read the first 2. What's so long, and thanks for all the fish. Yeah, the second one. Handoff goes to the big man, Cameron Gardner. He's still chugging. He's inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line, and he'll pick up about 4. He ran, I tell you what, he ran about 18 to pick up those 4, didn't he?
Looked like a Barry Sanders play.
Yeah. Chugging sideways. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go on the game clock. This snap will probably occur right as the clock rolls under 7 minutes. Mules prepared to take as much time as they can.
Yeah, they don't care.
Football laying at about the 22. Handoff to the second man. Pruitt. And it'll be a 3rd down and 5. Fairfield will go for it, you would think, if they don't make it here on 3rd and 5. Field's still in pretty good condition, isn't it, about a month into the season?
I'm amazed, yeah. They did a good job on this field.
I went out and walked it before the football game, and I was looking for bad spots, and you just can't find any.
Yeah, they did a
Tough
good job.
spot. 6.5 to go in the game. 3rd and 5. Pitch again to Blake Pruitt. He tries the right side. He's got 1st down yardage, and he's going to be stopped just shy of the 10-yard line. He kind of fell down and stumbled into the arms of Kit Harris. But the Mules will be looking at 1st and 10 at the 11.
Kit Harris with several tackles tonight.
Yeah, Kit Harris having a nice ball. Well, he was actually tripped up.
Kind of a benefit of one there, but
yeah, Joseph Mills got helped out on that one. I believe that was Mills. Under 6 minutes to go. 1st and 10 at the 11 for Fairfield. They hand to the second man. That is Colin Massey. He's going to pick up maybe a yard. Did he get to the 10-yard line? I don't think he did. The Mules have already burned off,
they put it at the 10.
3 or 4 minutes on this drive that started inside Carmi territory. After that short miracle punt from Ethan Mahan. Mahan's been in about every play tonight. He's going to want the water bottle after tonight's game. Handoff again to Massey. He's going to get inside the 10 to about the 8. Be about 4.5 minutes on the game clock whenever we snap it again.
Yeah, Fairfield just using that clock.
Please do stick around after the game. We'll go over the scoring, give you some game scores from around the area, and bring you up to date on records and all kinds of such. Mules looking to move to 5-0 in the Black Diamond Conference. They will move to 5-0. I'm going to call this one, Jamie. It's got to be a motion on Fairfield. False start. Fairfield, that'll put the football back to the 12-yard line where Fairfield will be looking at 3rd down and 11. And the clock will roll.
Moved him back just a bit.
Got to get to the 1 for a first down. Mules up 40-8, 4:20 to go. Hand off to the man coming around. That's Blake Pruitt. He cuts inside the 10. He's going to be dropped at about the 8-yard line. Give him the 7. Nice tackle in the open field by Luke Simon for Carmi. As this defense has been stressed all night long, but boy, they are holding on tough now, aren't they?
Yes, they are. So
and you made the point earlier, Jamie, about how important the big plays have been for Fairfield tonight.
Yeah, they've busted off several long runs, and
in the long drives, Carmi has represented itself quite well defensively. Even though the score may not look like it, they have. Handoff again to Pruitt. He cuts inside, gets through one man, he's going to be dropped. Gets through, actually it was Joseph Mills, got a hand on the jersey, and he grabbed enough of it to for Pruitt to lose his balance. And that'll be a turnover on downs for the Mules. Carmi will take over at their own 3-yard line. Call it the 2-yard line with 3 minutes 40 seconds remaining in the football game. That's as good as a punt. Timeout on the field taken by Fairfield. They want to get their second team defense in. We'll take a timeout as well. Fairfield leads at 40-8. Back right after these.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
some second string defense guys going to get a chance for Fairfield here with 3:40 to go. And Carmi pinned way deep.
I love my brother, but he couldn't be more wrong. We're having difficulty making out the numbers. You can see him on TV, though. That's great. So, second string defense in for Fairfield. And Carmi will send in Brody Atterbury to play quarterback under center. Back at their own 3, you kind of have to have somebody under center, and the Mahan gets it, and he'll pick up about, may have gotten a first down, about 10 on the play.
Got him
first down for Mahan. And Carmi. You know, I said first down for Mahan as opposed to first down for Carmi. It has been the Ethan Mahan show.
It has. It definitely has.
Talking to some of the Carmi folks before the ball game. A little bit frustrated about how folks will mispronounce Ethan Mahan's name. It's a Carmi name, Mahan. It's been there forever and ever. Hand off to Luke Simon. He'll pick up about 5 or 6. Gets across the 20. M-A-H-O-N. It's a Carmi name. It's popular name.
Yeah, a lot of people want to go Mahone. Is the common mispronunciation.
Man?
Yeah. Mahon.
Mahone?
No, we're going to say it wrong.
Mahon.
No, we're going to say it wrong. We've thrown out variances.
Full house backfield. Mahan, one of the halfbacks. They hand it to the fullback. That is Reeder. And he gets through. He bounces to the outside across the 40. He's got one man to beat. And they're going to shove him out of bounds at about the 35, call it the 30-yard line. What a huge run. About a 50-yard run there for Jadon Reeder. Now, Jaden, J-A-E-D-O-N. That could be either Jaden or Jadon.
That it could be.
It's called Jaden. Nice move there by Jaden. He gets by Cameron Robbins. Finally knocked out of bounds by Derek Vaughn. And with 2:29 to go in the ball game, Carmi's in business.
Good job by Derek Doug Vaughn chasing him down and knocking him out of bounds.
Derek Doug?
We call him Doug around the compound.
Oh, do you? That's nice.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
Hand off to Jaden Reeder. He's going backwards, and I believe he probably got back to the line of scrimmage. And there's a man getting up slow, Kit Harris for Carmi. He's still down. Kit Harris holding his right leg. And he is in some pain out there on the field. I hope it's cramp. He's holding his hamstring.
They'll get him. The way they're stretching it, that's my guess. And Kit, another player that's been all over the place all night.
Now they're working on the knee. Is timeout on the field to work on Kit Harris's leg. We'll take a timeout as well. Fairfield leads it here on Wabash Catch TV. Mules up 40-8 with 2:13 to go. And we'll be back right after this word.
Are you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meager Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meagers offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meagers also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meagers is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meager Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
So welcome back. Kid Harris helped off the field. We hope he's better soon. That looked like that he was in some pain. Second down and a long 8 for Carmi. Pitch goes to Sean Ackerman, and he's going to get knocked down. We'll bring up a third down and long for the Bulldogs as we move under 2 minutes to go in the game. That's the shame of seeing Kid Harris get hurt like that late in a football game. That
he's played well.
He's played very well, and he's just a sophomore. The one that the Mules already had well in hand. So third and long for the Bulldogs. Under center now is Isaac King. And he hands it off. Really to Jackson Albright. Check that. He handed to Warren Legg as the second string now in for Carmi. I think.
Yeah, both teams are. Carmi's putting in several subs also.
Yeah, I think Coach Simon realized when Harris was getting up slowly, or did not get up, this time to get his starters out.
Good decision.
Just about 1 minute to go in the football game. Mules are going to go to 5-0. Carmi will fall to 3-2. Handoff straight up the gut. Hard running there for Bratton Stockton on fourth down, but he won't make the first down. It'll be Mules football.
And most likely they will mill it out, wouldn't you think?
I would
put
think
young
so.
Guys in to run a play.
I don't think they realize that they're on offense. Now they realize that they're on offense. As the defense was out there ready to go for another play. You're a second-string defense. You want to play as many
stay
plays
on the field
as you can.
Put me in, coach.
Yep. Fairfield will send out their second squad, Dylan Best at quarterback, I think.
Yes. Number 7.
Yep. Sophomore. And this is the favorite formation. The victory formation takes a knee.
You always like seeing that formation, Bruce.
And how about that? I don't think he got it done. I don't think the clock operator waited long enough to start the clock.
Oh, we got to do it one more time.
Nice job, Bobby.
Look at that. It's like half a second.
Well, he waited like 3 seconds before he started it, too. He just didn't wait long enough. Nice job, Bobby Jones.
Way to go, Bob.
That way, Bob. But that'll do it. The Mules are going to win a big conference matchup here against the Carmi Bulldogs and improve to 5-0. Carmi will fall to 3-2. We'll have highlights for you as well as scores from around the area and go over the scoring from tonight's game. The Mules defeat Carmi 40-8. Back in a sec.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard-to-find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention, we also have everything else, along with all of the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
There's the touchdown catch by Jaden Reeder in that first quarter where Carmi got the first points of the game, and there's their extra point catch from Luke Simon. Carmi led 8-0 at that point. Here's the Mules' first touchdown. Cade Carter from about 23 yards out. And he's just running through people there, isn't he? It's probably the interception by Carter. Yeah, I forgot he had 4 touchdowns and an interception.
I text Jeremy. I said if Cade wasn't going to show up to play, he should have stayed home.
He had a pretty solid night as the Mules win it here 40-8. That was Wyatt Gilbert scoring. Here's Cade Carter busting up the gut. That was about a 40-yarder. And outran Kit Harris there at the end. Here's the sack where they said he was down. And there is the throw to Cade Carter. Works his way past Kid Harris into the end zone.
Didn't even try and avoid him. Just
for the touchdown. Just ran right through him. There's one of the turnovers, landed Zerlini's fumble. And again, Cade Carter busting up the gut for his 4th touchdown of the night. Or is this his 4th?
That's Wyatt.
Yeah, that's Wyatt Gilbert. So there you go. As the Mules win the Rotary Wheel. There's the Rotary Wheel trophy presented to the winning team in tonight's football game. Yeah, give it to Nick Austin.
Nick Austin, the recent private.
Yeah, the member of the Armed Forces.
Yep.
So there you go. Give us a scoring for tonight, Jamie.
All right, in the first quarter with 7:28 to go, Mahone passed to Reeder, a 30-yard touchdown pass.
You said it. You said Mahone. How about Mahone?
Gosh dang it. Well, then Mahone threw to Simon. The 2-point conversion was good. I told you we'd screw it up.
Yeah, I did.
Saying those.
Yeah, I know you did.
Made it 8-0 Carmi. Then with 6:19 to go in the first, Carter had his 23-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion by Gilbert was good. Tied it up at 8. With 10:01 to go in the second, Gilbert busted off a 29-yard run. The extra point try was no good. Fairfield led 14-8. 11 seconds later, with Carter had a 44-yard touchdown run. Leaney kept the ball, ran it himself. The 2-point try was good, made it 22-8 Fairfield. Then with 6:11 to go in the second, Zerlini passed to Carter for 25 yards. Extra point no good, 28-8 Fairfield. In the third, Carter had a 9-yard touchdown run. Extra point no good, 34-8 Fairfield. And then in the fourth, with 11:55 to go, Gilbert punched it in from a yard out. Extra point no good. Our final score of 40-8, Bruce.
Here are a couple of other finals from around the area. DuQuoin beat Pinckneyville 45-9. Nashville over Sparta 53-14. Another few scores. Let me update that as Chester beats Johnston City 14-12. No update from that Cesar-Valier game. Salem defeated Trenton Westland 48-0. Flora over Lawrenceville 13-6. That's a final. Robinson beats KZ Westfield 20-0. How about
really?
Robinson? Yeah. And a few other scores from around the area. Other finals. Not too many other finals yet. Vandalia over Litchfield. And right on cue, here comes the train.
And we get the train.
Get the train. It's not called the train yard for nothing,
That's
folks.
right. Not a Mules game without the train.
Not the train yard for nothing. Mules next week will be on the road, right? Yeah. Fairfield is on the road next week. They'll be down in Hamilton County. Carmi will turn around and they'll be on the road at El Dorado next week. Next week, the Wabash Catch TV crew will be in Flora as the Olney Tigers, I should say Richland County Tigers.
You should, but it's okay.
The Richland County Tigers will play football next Friday night at Flora. We'll be there. Big week next week. Ramsey at Dietrich for volleyball on Monday. I believe that's volleyball. Weber plays Sisney volleyball on Tuesday. And Trenton Westland Salem volleyball. Trenton Westland at Salem volleyball on the 3rd. Great job tonight by our camera operators, Tristan Thomas along with Alec Vaughn. Thanks again to those folks and the Wabash Valley Junior College radio and television group for providing those helps for us. Thanks a lot to all of our sponsors for bringing you Mules football and Friday night football. We couldn't do it without those folks. Thanks to all you fans for watching us, whether on Wabash or on YouTube. The replays will be on Sunday. Do check those out as well. Great job, Jamie Hodges. For Jamie Hodges and for all of us here at Wabash Catch TV, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score. Fairfield moves to 5-0. They defeat Carmi 40-8. So long from the train yard.